Well, hello there, you beautiful human. It's Stephanie here. I invite you to pop in your earbuds as I take you on a soft-spoken ASMR whispering adventure. If you enjoy this slow, magical type content that helps you connect with you and regulate your nervous system and reclaim that embodied sense of self, please say hello in the comments, like, subscribe, do all of the things to help share these creations that I am making. You're also welcome to support my work. You can check out those links in the description or the pinned comment. You choose your pathway there. I tend to take myself a little bit too seriously sometimes, and every time a new video releases where I am being real, authentic, and showing up, I have this tendency to judge myself for the way that I was visible and taking up space. So we'll just preface today's adventure with that. I invite you to check in with you and see what's surfacing for you. For me, it's fear of being seen, even though I've been being seen for quite some time. The more real I show up, the more fear that's coming up to the surface to say, hey. So no matter what you're navigating, take a few deep breaths and check in with you. And before we get too far into this, please know that swearing is a part of the vibe here. Because at the end of the day, you are a beautiful fucking human, and you deserve to be you. Breathe and be present with you. No need to fix or change any of your experience. Just breathe and be. As you continue to breathe, I'm going to be pulling some cards of affirmation to see what sort of message we need to hear today. Disconnecting from old identities creates space for truth. Disconnecting from old identities creates space for truth. Breathe and be. Allowing yourself to get curious about what this affirmation might mean for you. An identity that I am currently disconnecting from is believing that I am someone who doesn't have inherent value. That might resonate with you, so take that if it fits. I am currently surrendering an identity that says I am someone who doesn't have inherent value. Disconnecting from old identities creates space for truth. If you would like to unpack the concept of identity a little bit more, I have a video floating around that's not a whispering adventure. disconnecting from old identities creates space for truth. Breathe and be. See if you can bring a sense of playfulness to the witnessing that you are having, to whatever awareness is surfacing. See if you can release seriousness and be playful and open, expansive with whatever is arising as you breathe. Let's pull another card. We had like 3 fly out. I'm picking the single. Expressing my truth frees others to do the same. Here we go. I mean, expressing the truth of the identity that I had been holding hopefully will allow you to do the same with yourself and to surrender the idea of your brokenness. Because for me, being someone who doesn't have inherent value is a concept of being broken or not whole. And me sharing that truth here hopefully will help you release and surrender the bullshit that you've been living through that says you're not good enough in some way. Breathe and be. Let's see what cards flew out the side. Reclaiming myself is a radical act of love. I might add, reclaiming my full self, all my parts, the full spectrum of being fucking human, is a radical act of love. Breathe and be. The next card, Stillness, is not emptiness. It's space for myself to speak. And for context, self is capitalized with an S here on this card, which for me indicates that it's not a conditioned self, but it is the capital S core self that's beyond our conditioning, that can only exist in the stillness and speak from the stillness. Stillness is not emptiness. It's space for my capital S self to speak. And the last card that flew out in that bunch says, tension isn't the enemy, it's a messenger. And whether it's in your body, your mind, or your emotional experience, I think this could be applicable, especially for me. Tension isn't the enemy. It's a messenger. Breathe. And allow these affirmations to meet you where you are, giving you the messages that you are seeking today that help you relax more deeply into you. Allowing the breath to help you do so, dropping down into the physical vessel through which you live your life. Breathing in and releasing. Following your breath in a way that brings ease and relaxation. As you continue to breathe, I'll be reading these affirmations to you again. Disconnecting from old identities creates space for truth. Expressing my truth frees others to do the same. Reclaiming myself is a radical act of love. Stillness is not emptiness. It's space for my capital S self to speak. Tension isn't the enemy, it's a messenger. Breathe and be, inviting rest and relaxation. Releasing seriousness, embracing playfulness as you breathe and notice the experience of you. No need to judge, no need to fix or change, just simply surrendering ideas of you that get in the way of you being a full fucking human. After all, we are spinning on a rock in space. Breathe and be. Give yourself permission to relax into your body, to let go of the idea of you and be in yourself, present with you in this moment, in the here, in the now, where infinite potential is always accessible. Breathe and be. And remember that when you do have experience of showing up and being real, and someone else judging you for that realness, it's not about you. It's about their perspective of themselves and the world. And also keeping in mind that being in relationship with people, we do have two different perspectives coming together and working intentionally with where those worlds collide. Respecting autonomy is a part of being human too. And to be curious if that judgment needs to be considered, to be reflected on so that we can grow, or if that judgment is being shared to control and suppress your realness that is trying to genuinely connect and collaborate. Being human is complex, especially when we are letting go of conditioning and identity, dropping into the here and the now, and moving from a place of authenticity. Other people who are doing that enjoy that and will show up the same way. But there are other humans in the world that see that as a threat to the way things should be. I'm not sure who needed to hear that today, but it came out for a reason. Let's breathe a little bit more. Be present with you. Notice. Relax around the tension that you may be witnessing. Breathe and be. I hope that this whispering adventure has enriched your day, connected you a little bit more deeply with you, helped you receive whatever message you needed for yourself today from your own intuitive knowing, sparked by whatever words that were shared here. And I invite you to go have a beautiful, fucking fantastic day. And I will whisper at you next time. Bye.